Good morning, and welcome to the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour. For the next 30 minutes, we're going to talk real estate, how to buy it, how to sell it, how to make the most out of your investment. You hear me say that every week, but I got to tell you something. It is true when it comes to your home, you don't want to walk the road alone. You want to rely on somebody that knows everything about real estate, because in the end, you want it to turn out great. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Tonya Harbin that I love. She's a real estate agent that I would not make a move without. And I'm going to tell you, first of all, integrity. I could say it 100 times, and I still won't say it enough. The team is incredible. She is incredible. And you know what? In the end, you become part of her. I want to say part of her team or part of her raving family. No, you become part of her family because you're in the Tonya Harbin family. And here, without further ado, is Miss Tonya Harbin. Good morning, Tonya.
Good morning, Rudy.
And I have Tonya is the girl that I know if I ask her anything, she'll tell me where to go. Whether I'm buying, renting, or selling, my Tonya always treats me so well. See, I got all this.
Ooh, that's so good.
It's called Tonya Harbin Real Estate. In the end, the deal will be great. So help me, Tonya, on my next home. I don't ever want to go at it alone. So yeah, I've started writing the song.
I mean, look at you.
All right, Caleb, come on. Caleb's like going, I ain't talking yet. He's our applause man in the background. Welcome back to Tonya Harbin Real Estate. Welcome to 2025. And oh my gosh, what is happening to the housing industry? And I've heard some rumors, pray tell, that people are going to be investing in properties in the next 4 years.
I mean, we have been really busy since January 1st hit.
Absolutely, because we've done a few of the best of shows because Tonya, Caleb, and Amanda were not available to come because they were out with their family members. I mentioned this earlier. It's like we're family when we rely on Tonya Harbin Real Estate. And it's not just you alone, is it, Tonya?
Nope. It's everybody on my team.
And I'm going to come out, I'm going to say that they're probably going to hate me and never going to want me to come back in to the real estate building, your shop, your office, but they work you to death. I mean, you're the boss lady.
I know, right? Especially Caleb and Amanda. I mean, don't tell them that I said this, but I mean, they just make me do so much and all the time. I never can even take a breath. I mean, I had to bring my computer this morning because they're like, you need to be writing contracts while we're at the radio station. You need to be busy. I'm just kidding.
While you were gone to the Virgin Islands, they were sitting here.
Wait, I went to the Virgin Islands? How did I miss that?
They're always like, where's Tonya? She's at, on a cruise.
Gosh, I must have been dreaming.
Yeah, I made that up. All right, but yeah, you have an incredible team. I mean, is that what it takes to be a real estate broker? Because we've got some people that work here at the radio station. And the first thing they go, well, I have my real estate license. That's having the license, isn't it?
It really is. I was talking to an agent this past week, and I think so many people, they're watching videos online and it just seems so easy. And you'll go on to I don't ever watch videos on TikTok. I guess I'm just like an old lady. I don't know.
Do you not make your own TikTok videos?
I've made some in the past, but I just don't ever watch it. So anyways, but I mean, the agent was just saying, this is so much harder than what I had thought. And I said, well, did you go on and watch TikTok videos? And he said, yes. And, they say you get your real estate license, you make millions of dollars and, it's just easy. You have all this time. And I'm like, yeah, that is not the case. Yeah. It's a lot of work.
You don't ever have time. Well, I mean, I've been trying to get your attention, Tonya.
Well, and, we're not in a place, if you're in California or some of these other places, granted, the cost of living is a lot higher, but, you might sell, $1 million house and, you can live off of it for a while. And that's just not the case here in Abilene. you've got to sell a lot of houses to be able to make a living, because the good thing is our cost of living is so low. But, if you're a real estate agent here, you've got to sell a lot of houses. So,
yeah, the cost of living is low, but at the same time, I happen to know that when somebody sells their house, it's got to go, and there ain't no time to screw around. I'm just going to put it just bluntly like that, because I happen to know that the fella across the street from me is relying on the only team that I would rely on, and that's the Tonya Harbin team. And this will be the third or fourth time that Tonya Harbin has sold property just around me. There's a house next door. I didn't even know it had been up for sale for, it was on the market for, I think, almost 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, the one right next door to me, but the one right in front of me, I come home from church on Sunday, boom, there's cars everywhere. I'm like, where's the coffee truck? Where's the coffee truck,
Well,
where's
they're
the food trucks?
Having to move out of town. So we have a lot of, sometimes, we'll sell a house and then
I've never been in it. Is it a 2-story?
Mm-hmm.
It is a 2-story home.
Well, there's like a big loft up area upstairs. It's a really pretty house.
I'd love to sleep in those. Does it have like a high ceiling?
Yes.
Because I want to put like a hammock all the way out, and a step ladder up to it.
Yeah. But no, right now we've got lots of houses coming on the market. February, I think Amanda and Caleb are here today with us. I'm so excited.
All right, both of y'all going to get to talk, because how busy does it get? It's crazy. You guys are selling homes all around me. I'm I'm in a hurry trying to get mine done.
Everyone that listed recently didn't want to go active until February. So February is going to be really busy. Lots of new listings.
All right.
And I think in December we listed probably 40-something houses.
Mm-hmm. No way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Holy smokes.
That's what, I know, right? Actually, I should say Amanda is the one that's so busy.
I'm busy.
I'm like sitting here going,
yeah.
touching Tonya, boy. But you're the one that you have to start putting them together, don't you?
Yeah.
Got to get them cleaned up.
Well,
got to get the neighbors to clean up.
Yes.
I know.
Yes. We advise that they clean up, and we want them to the houses look the best that they can.
And you have teams that help do that, right?
Yeah, we have people that'll help. We have lots of vendors. I've got lots and lots of cards from people.
And even if somebody so we have one, we have a duplex, and they wanted to, they tried to get help, to get it kind of redone on their own at first. And the guy they hired did a terrible job. So he spent all this money. It was terrible. So we had to hire. It was
taking forever.
Yeah,
he wasn't
so we had to
finishing.
hire somebody else for him to, come in and get it done. So, sometimes it's just good to, get our opinion, because that way you're not wasting time and money on somebody that's not going to do a great job or is never going to finish the work.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to ask it. I've never asked it in all the 10 years we've been together talking about this. I'm going to tell you. Because I got to know. There's 2 questions that are burning in my mind.
Yes, I really like pink.
Yes, you know about pink. And I've never asked this. It's about, I'm coming to you. You've seen my house. You've seen my place. I'm in the process of getting it finished. You ought to have seen what I've been able to do these weekends where I'm not out broadcasting live, out doing fundraiser and charity stuff, because I can't get anything done at my house. But I've been able to literally move some dumpsters out and stuff like that. What is the number one thing you're going to go talk to? You're talking to the people that are going to sell that house. What is the number one thing Tonya hates about telling them, hey, you got to clean this up? Or, what's the toughest job about selling homes here in Abilene? What's the hardest part?
Thing to tell somebody?
What is the one thing that Tonya doesn't like to have to deal with, but you deal with it? In a Tonya Harbin fashion.
I don't like having to tell people when their house smells bad.
Why not? You should be honest.
I am, but I feel bad. But at the end of the day, it's just like when people come to my house, I'm always asking, does my house smell like dog? Does it smell like, because when you're in your house all the time, you don't know, because you're just used to that smell. So you just don't know what it smells like. And so it's somebody else coming in and, it's crazy because some people that have cats, you don't smell the cats at all. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you walk in and it's just so overwhelming, but the people they have no idea. So, but that's a really hard thing to be able to tell people. But at the end of the day, that's my job, is to, be honest and see, like, what can we do about this? Because I want you to get the most money for your house.
And that's interesting that you bring that up about the smells. That's awesome. I recall my father was in the Air Force. We moved a lot. One year, we moved 4 times in 1 year, and it was one of those moves was a continental move. So being in the military, I recall the real estate agent coming in says, "Wow, what is that smell in your house?" And of course, Dad never wanted the dog in the house or anything. And he looked around and behind it, and she was just coming in, the real estate agent, which we'll leave nameless. She's not from here, but just in case somebody got a relative. And Dad looks around and goes, "¿Dónde está ese perro?" And she, "Where is the dog?" And starts yelling at my mom and me. And I'm like, "The dog's outside." And the lady goes, No. "What is that smell that I'm smelling?" And my mom goes, "I'm cooking in the kitchen." And she said, "Keep doing that. We're going to sell the home fast. What are you cooking?" So does cooking smells affect the way a house?
I mean, it just depends on the person coming in, like.
Yep.
Me and Caleb are going, "All right, yeah, you can make it smell good."
Yeah.
Huevos con chorizo,
it's
come
like
on.
if somebody walks into your house and, somebody schedules a showing and you just cooked breakfast. Kelly cooks breakfast in our house. It smells like bacon for days afterwards. But, if somebody comes in your house,
Did y'all see the face she made?
But, you can't control, like it's going to smell like bacon. So.
Yeah.
But
animal smells and
animal
foul
smells,
human
then
smells.
It's just going to depend, like if the person, is going to have animals or, like what their thoughts are on that. But, that's something. And then also, like if somebody is a hoarder, you're having to go in, and we've had a lot of houses like that. And either we can still take pictures like it is, and we've had a couple, that we've had to do, or, like I had one couple, and you literally could not see anything. I could not even see a piece of their countertops. I have no idea what color their counter was. There was just, stuff everywhere. And she said, "I'm sorry. My kids have been gone all summer, but I just haven't done anything." Well, anyways, I went back. They said, give us a couple months and we're going to clear some stuff out. And, you never know, like everybody's definition of clear stuff out is different. But I literally came back in a couple of months and it was spotless. So,
Then they didn't want to move out, did they?
Yeah. But, there's just everybody lives differently. And so it's just, But I just want you to be able to get the most money that you can on your home if, there might be a couple of different things that you can do.
My problem is I started too many projects at one time. I was scraping the ceilings and I got 2 bedrooms done. Now I'm in the hallway in the front bathroom and working toward the east end of the house. So I'm coming to the living room and the dining rooms and everything else. And I'm like, oh my. And then all of a sudden I decided I wanted to put in, let's update with new LED lighting. It looks kind of fluorescent and very bright. And so when I took them down, I went, I don't like this sheetrock up here. It looks like it got wet once or something. I don't know. So I took the sheetrock down and put it all brand new green wall, that high dollar green wall sheetrock. And then I made sure it was put up by Rudy Fearless Fernandez and making sure that I had 6-inch screw settings all on that sheetrock so it would never, bow down. And and we started redoing the front bathroom, and I don't like the tile on the wall, so but you didn't finish this project first, Rudy, so.
Yeah.
And then the hoarding situation. Apparently, I just read a couple of months ago, Harvard University had done a study on that we're becoming hoarders. Americans are becoming hoarders with the more our economy roller coasters, the more we become hoarders. Because we're like going, I better hang on to that just in case times get tough. I'll have something to fall back on. And then you never use it or wear it ever again.
And it's not even so much like if somebody is a hoarder. I think it's just, you live in your house and sometimes, people have been there a long time and you don't realize how much stuff that you collected until you decide you're going to move. So just start packing a box and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I have so much stuff.
Do you know how many flashlights I have in my, my house?
You end up just getting a lot of stuff, like maybe you went somewhere and you got a free bag of stuff and you've done that, 10 times and you've gotten all this stuff that you don't even use. So it's just, going through trying to at least make sure your countertops are cleared off, your bathroom counters are cleared off, just so people can really see your home and picture themselves in that home. And I think that's something great. So, like I go in, or Zach or Caitlin, Jenny, whoever's listing the house, and get all that stuff done, and then, kind of give them a list of things to do. And then Amanda calls them and goes over again all the things to do, before she and Caleb go back out to take pictures. And, even then, so like I went with Jenny on a listing appointment this week, and I said, we'll come out, or I said, Amanda and Caleb will come out to take pictures. I said, if you do have anything out, they'll know like what should be moved. So like if you've left toothbrushes on the countertop, we're going to move those. I cannot stand for toilet seats to be open in pictures. I don't know why. I just think that's disgusting. It just, in a picture, it just looks better down. Just all these little bitty things, though, I feel like really help for people to be able to picture themselves in your house. So.
I spent the nearly $100 for those toilet seats that are soft close, just like your cabinet doors. Mm-hmm. Oh, those are so cool, because I'm so used to having 8 kids and here, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Put it down softly, please.
Okay, so let's talk about this. So I just sold Big Country Med Spa.
Yeah.
I love going there, a brand new building. And it's pretty new. Mm-hmm. There was a mortgage company in it, and so now they bought it. So anyways, I went in, used the bathroom. Oh my gosh, it has a heated seat.
Oh, have you not ever used one?
No.
Oh, they're so cool.
I don't know how much those are, but that is the best thing
Time out.
ever.
Amanda, where are you from?
Well,
Are you from like Alaska or something?
Well, we were in Japan, and they've got cool toilets.
Oh, I didn't even know they made such a thing.
The public bathrooms had heated seats. There was music or nature sounds, and you had like 5 different flushes. It was crazy.
Well, I keep forgetting to tell Kelly, but
yes, heated toilet seats are like the best.
Yes.
Everybody should have one of those.
For those that listen to the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour every weekend, there's something new happening. Toilets are being upgraded. Have you heard of heated seats? Have you heard of sounds coming to soothe and calm, get rid of the anxiety and the stress? Tanya's covering her ears up,
well,
going,
no,
I don't need to
there
hear
really
this.
are, like if you were building a house, there's so many options for so many things. I just had no idea that there were heated toilet seats.
I want heated floors.
Really?
Yes, that would
In
be
my bathroom,
amazing.
that would be so awesome.
But are they solar powered? That's what we need to know.
I don't know. Radiant heat. That's what they used to call it. Radiant heat.
So
It's like this wire that goes underneath the tile, and
yes. So we talked about, like what people keep their ACs on in the summer. We've talked about how you keep yours on 80 something.
Yeah.
So let me tell you about our heater.
Can you donate to my electric bill this month?
Yeah. Well,
I just got one for $700. I'm afraid to open up next month.
well, so our friends came to see us a couple weeks ago. And what's so funny is when we go to their house in Austin, it is the coldest place in the summer. Like, I have never been so cold. I took a picture of their AC, sent it to my kids. I think it was like 63, like when I woke up. I was so cold. So anyways, they come over to our house. Well, in the day, we keep our heater, because I wear warm clothes, on like 66 or 67. And he's like, oh my gosh, it is so cold in here. And I'm just like, have you been to your house in the summer? But what's so crazy is at night, we keep our heater on 62. And so,
on 62?
Yes. And so I would rather have blankets. I would rather it be cold when I sleep. But when you get up to use the bathroom, yes, the tile is so cold. It's crazy. So, so if people are building a house, you just have extra money to spend. I don't know how much
you can do heated flooring.
It's probably a lot, but heated flooring and a heated toilet seat.
You know what I found?
Who needs a kitchen? Just get these main things for your house and it'll be great.
With the kitchen.
Yep.
Heated toilet
I mean,
seats.
kitchen's
And
just a decoration.
I got heated chanclas. I put my heated chanclas on and I go, no, they're not heated slippers. But yeah.
That's a good idea, too. I'd buy those.
But my question is, who doesn't have their slippers right there and watch that movie with what's his name, that as soon as he turns over sideways, his feet slide right into the...
Which I do wear house shoes all throughout my house because I'm scared of scorpions, but just not when I get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom.
I actually picked one up last night.
A scorpion?
Yeah, I picked it up. Its little tail was like that, and I just grabbed him by the tail, and he was trying to bend it, and he couldn't. And I showed my wife, and it was in the house in the little wagon that I brought in firewood with. So just Tonya Harbin real estate alert to all folks out there that are burning wood in your fireplace. Be careful. They could have creepy crawlers in them. Yes. And yeah, I just took it, and my wife goes, "Get away from me!" And she started calling me names in French, and so I threw it in the fireplace.
I do not like scorpions, so...
Yeah, they're not good.
But lots of new things, so if you are, it's a really good time, I think, buying a house. It is busy. Plus, I just saw, I don't know how I missed it, that they're bringing that AI place to Abilene.
Oh, yeah, they've started building that.
Yeah, that's what
Not
Kelly
only that,
said.
we have
he was
a
like,
nuclear...
How did you not know that?
There's a nuclear reactor over there, too.
Oh.
I don't think a lot of folks know that they're going to be working with nuclear power at Abilene Christian University up there on the hill. So that's a good thing. So, okay, so we've been talking about all this cool stuff. And yes, we want heated seats. I'm all for that. No. I mean, I'm not like one of the girls that has to go sit all the time. But when you go, it better be heated, And,
that's what I'm saying.
And in heated floors, that would be fine. But I have never and will never walk barefoot. Ever.
Yeah, I don't either.
I do not walk barefoot.
I never have shoes in my house.
Oh, you are.
Well, you must not have scorpions.
I guess not. Both better knock on wood right now because
she's not.
I'm going to call both of
Well, since
both
we
of
moved
you
outside of the city, I don't know why scorpions terrify me more than anything else. So
get the great scorpion killer, a cat.
Oh, a cat.
Oh, we have cats outside.
Yeah, you need them inside and let them start looking for it. All right, so we're going to move on over to the subject of we're trying to get the house cleaned up. Oh my gosh, if I could. I know that Tonya Harbin Real Estate, the greatest real estate agency on the planet, in my opinion, and I say that time and time again, has the most incredible truck and van to help you move. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for giving us the angel of Tonya Harbin and her incredible staff. And I got to borrow the truck a couple of times. So my question to you, when the refrigerator went out and then when I had another major appliance go out. But I'm wondering when Tonya Harbin is going to come out, because I called my buddy over there with the dumpsters, a 40-foot open top. Because I have been watching, the radio station out back has a couple of dumpsters. And then I watch on weekends when I'm out broadcasting live, people dumping things in the dumpsters all the time. They're looking for open dumpsters where they can just do the, dump and run. Is that what it's called? Caleb, you're the legal expert here. But the dump and runs, is Tonya looking at getting, because that would be hard. You'd have to have a whole team to pick it up and take it out there.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It'd be a lot of work.
Amanda and Caleb are looking at me like, no, we're not.
All right, so Caleb, you go into these houses, you got to take photos. There are hoarders like me. And I've been called a hoarder even though I'm not. I do not hoard anything. As a matter of fact, the gentleman that was doing the cabinets, the Lone Star cabinets we talked about, his son came over to look and measure and things like that. I'm like, you got what? Here's a shotgun I don't use anymore. Bye. And it was, behind the door in my computer room. I was giving stuff away. So how hard is it for you, Caleb? Here you come with your cameras.
Yeah.
And you got Amanda right behind you doing what she does to Tanya. Tonya, I just did it. What she does to Tanya. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. So how hard is it to take photographs when you got somebody that's doing, do you carry like these yellow and black crates to put everything in?
Probably should. Yeah. It makes...
They got them on sale at the hardware store.
Sam's has them on sale, I think. It makes it a lot more difficult when there's stuff everywhere that we have to work around. And then you have to look at it from, if you're a prospective buyer looking at houses on Zillow or Realtor.com and you are clicking through pictures, front of the house looks okay, and then you get inside and there's just stuff everywhere. Trash. We try to pick up as much trash as we can, but some stuff, we don't really want to touch. There's trash, there's clothes everywhere, stuff like that, and nobody if you're looking at a house, you're not going to want to look at that house in person. And the whole point of our pictures and videos is to get someone from online inside your house, and then when they're inside your house, you hope they fall in love with it. And so when your house is full of stuff and I don't want to say junk, but there's junk everywhere, it makes your house not look very good online.
All right.
And your pictures are what gets people in your house. So that's one of the most important things that happens are the photos. So
I asked this, and I asked what the worst thing you like to talk about. We learned that Tonya doesn't like to tell you, hey man, your house stinks like cat poo. Get rid of them. Amanda, what is the one thing you hate to be discussing with the client that's with the homeowner?
I think smell is one I don't like to talk about either.
How do you approach them? All right, you just walked into my house and you smelled that I can even tell you whether it was a male cat or a female cat that were the last ones to use the litter box. Go ahead.
you always have to ask permission.
Yes.
Do you ask permission? Hi, can I insult you with your cat odor?
No, you just always ask, do you want me to be honest with you
Yes.
about feedback that you are more than likely going to get from buyers?
Mm-hmm. I always ask them, how much do you want to know? Do you want to know the nitty gritty, like everything exactly as they tell me?
Absolutely. Isn't that the answer you always get?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some sellers don't want to know anything.
Yeah.
That's my wife.
It hurts their feelings.
It
Some
does
people are
hurt
very
their
sensitive.
feelings. We have a listing that they no longer live in. And the feedback has been great. They had cats when they were in there. And I think I have a pretty good sense of smell. Can usually tell if they're a smoker or they had a cat or they didn't wash the dishes, take the trash out, all that kind of stuff. I can usually figure it out. I did not ever smell cat in this house, but we had feedback recently and they were like, oh, it's bad. Can we replace the carpet? What? None of us thought it was that bad that the carpet need replaced. But maybe that prospective buyer is very, very highly allergic to cats or just extremely sensitive to smells.
Yeah.
So
Maybe they laid down on the floor and smelt it.
maybe they did. Maybe they wanted to
And
see how
somebody
plush the
could do
carpet
that,
was.
yeah.
I mean, you don't know what they're.
Y'all ain't gonna believe this, but we're running out of time. Do you have homes this weekend that we're gonna be showing? It's gonna be 65 Saturday and 49 for a high on Sunday. Oh, the overnight lows are still gonna be in double digits in the teens. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be all right.
I'd rather it snow if it's going to be cold, or I'd rather it be summer. So, but yes, we have lots of open houses this weekend, all on our Facebook page.
That's Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team, Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team, or TonyaHarbin.com, TonyaHarbin.com. You can follow all of it from there. On behalf of all of us here at Town Square, I got to say thank you, because if you've been listening for years to the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour, this show today was more compelling to me in the fact that we as homeowners have learned some stuff we got to take care of before the A-team shows up, because you all are the A-team. All right, Tonya, thank you.
They probably put me on the C team, but it's fine. It's fine. I understand.
Depends on the day.
It depends on the day. You know why? Because the word ace has a C in the middle, so y'all better watch out. And the last letter in the word ace is E. So it means evicted, you two. Evicted. All right, with that said, don't forget that Tonya Harbin Real Estate is here for you. Don't make a move without her. I wouldn't. All right? And don't leave any money on the table. It's Tonya Harbin Real Estate. Oh, by the way, we've run out of time. Start packing. You're going to be moving soon. This is KYYW, Abilene, Texas.